butterflies. Happy Wednesday. Welcome to the beginner get ready for the day routine. Even if you have never done any kind of fitness before, you are in the right place here because we are progressively moving up and doing things slowly, just getting our bodies moving, waking them up, waking our fascias up so we are ready for the day. So slowly but surely we are building up. So you can always go back to repeat previous ones. Otherwise, we are here for you every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Right after this, we're gonna hop on to more intermediate routine. And after that, we have our choreography workshop where today's our little mini performance and we'll be ready to move on to a new piece on Friday. So if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. And we are going to just start taking some deep breaths. So we are gonna root our legs like tree trunks with roots going deep in the ground that are anchoring us to the ground. Feel that your feet are flat, that all parts of your feet are touching the ground, and you're just keeping a good sturdy base. And we're just gonna breathe in and out through our nose and out through our mouths. In through the nose and out through the mouth. As you're breathing in, you're taking in all the new air and the new thoughts and the good ones, and releasing the old ones as you breathe out. So, in and breathe out. Think about keeping the lower body super sturdy, but just kind of relaxing the upper body. Thinking, relaxing the shoulders and letting out yesterday's and last night's thoughts and bringing the new ones for today. And now breathing in and raising your arms up and exhaling down. And as you exhale down, just bend your knees just a tiny bit, like you are going up and down, like, I'm trying to think, like a piston moving up and down. Arms go as much as you can, even if it's just a little bit, just bring them up if it's more. But each time we're here, try and bring them up a little bit more, and breathe as you do it. And these are slow, continuous movements. This is for our fascia, which we need to warm up before we even think of going deeper inside. Left arm up, and right arm up. And you can also reverse this and do right arm then left arm. What's really important is that we're trying to always start on a different part of our body. We're trying to make our left and our right even. They'll never be quite even because we're all different. And I'm going to the forward. And today we're going to start not just going up and down with our arms, but also doing a tiny knee bend as we do it. So going all up and all down, and all up and all down. And since it's Wednesday, one arm at a time, we're going to try and bump it up a little today. All of this will just be nice, gentle movements, modified for your own body. And shoulders coming up and down, and up and down. And this time try with the knees up and down and up. This is not a big knee bend, it's just a gentle one. And to your ears, and down with the shoulders. And then the arms are going to come up again. They can come up as much as they can. And you're going to do a little bend to the side. And come up. And to the side. And come up. As you're doing this, just something to think about, that your lower body is anchored in place. So it's not really, you're not really moving from your hips, although you can. But you're going to just try and get that upper body moving. Because what we're aiming for is to isolate different parts of our body. Let's turn this to okay. Lots of creatures here and they're always talking with us. The bearded dragon has moved in down the hall. Maybe I'll show up one day here with us. Okay, so I want you to slide your shoulders forward a little bit and then roll them back. Think about your shoulder blades trying to join in the back. That's just the feeling that you have. They don't actually have to join, and that your chest is kind of coming up as you do that. So it's like your chest is coming up, shoulders are rolling back. And every time you think about it today, just roll the shoulders back. Think about your shoulder blades joining. And think about that posture, because as you forget, your shoulders go forward again. Every time you think of it, oh, okay, shoulders back. And slowly but surely, your body's going to remember that position. So that's something we can do anytime, any age. So dropping our heads forward, so our chin, this is just the top of our heads. It's not our whole neck. If you have neck problems, though, please skip this. Dropping your chin and bringing it back up. And dropping your chin and bringing it up. So you're just kind of like a very slow bobblehead here. Just want a very gentle pull up the back of your neck, nothing major. And keep it down. And bring it back up. This one we're going to drop it down. And we're going to give a gentle roll, very, very small, of our left ear towards our left shoulder. And then we're going to roll right back to the neutral position. And then the right ear is going to go to the right shoulder and back down. So it's just the top of the head on the neck doing this. It's not the whole neck. You're not breaking your neck going down here. You're just getting your head moving. And chin down, right ear, right shoulder. And try and make this movement continuous. And I'm going to do one more to the right and come back to the neutral position before you raise your chin again. And this time we're just going to have a little glance to the left and then turning a little glance to the right. And we're going to go back and forth. Think about a flow, right? So it's like your fascia, your muscles, everything's overlapping. So you want to think about them. You don't want to make sharp movements. Our fascia is getting that, and actually so do our muscles. So you want to feel about that overlap, just kind of everything coming together and flowing. And right, once more, and coming back. And now I should go up to the sky and down, and to the sky and down. And this, again, this is just happening at the top of your neck. It's not the whole neck pulling back. It's just the upper parts. This is like the backwards bobblehead. So I'm changing position just to show you. You can stay where you are. Okay, so now we're gonna lift our elbows up and down. This is just your elbows doing the work. Try and isolate that movement. Think that your elbows are lifting you up. And let the upper arms relax. If you can put them under your armpits. If not, just think about those elbows moving, going up and down as much as your body moves. This is about you. So this is a chicken, because we're going to be eagles after that, as we are. And now let your elbows hang down. And this time you're thinking about your forearms moving up and down, and your elbows are just hanging at your sides. Moving down the body. And then let's do those arms up and down again. Just remember that we're eagles, actually, not chickens. And so, I want you to put your hands on your hips, or you can put them down here. And I just want you to think of them also as firmly planted, and a little twist. And a little twist kind of the other side. Any of these things that you've not done before, if your body isn't moving moving that direction. Doesn't mean it can't, it just means that part of your body has never been activated. So I want you to visualize the movement, even if your body isn't moving. I want you to think, okay, what it would feel like if the body was twisting in this direction and then the other one. If you were returning from an injury, this is also a good one for you, although I'm not a physical therapist, disclaimer, but it's just to get yourself moving again. Okay, so now let's return to those knee bends, and we're going to do just like a pulse. We're just going to go up and down with our knees, moving. And this is just a gentle one. And now a little bit deeper. Not at your maximum. This is just like a pulse. Trying to just get those muscles awake, alive. And this time, we're going to go up and down again. But when we go down, we're going to go push our weight a little bit to the left side and come up and to the right side and come up and down to the left. Let's see when the body weight is shifting just a little bit from one leg to the other. Shifting our weight is something we do a lot here on this channel. I like to be aware of it. And now I want you to reverse that. You're going down in the middle, and you're going to stand up a little to the left, and down in the middle, stand up a little to the right. And we're just going to go down, up, like a V. And this time we're going to do a little bit of a deeper knee bend. So you're going to slide your hands down to rest on your leg. And so instead of standing up, you're going to feel like your butt is going to reach for the ceiling. So you're doing kind of a nose dive. So hang on to something for this, or you can hang on to something in the front. And we're going up and down. Now here I want you to be conscious of your knees going straight over your legs, because knees to either side, bad. Knees straight over the feet, good. Because knees are something that do get injured quite easily. So we want to roll up again, which is why we're doing these exercises. We want them to be warmed up and ready to carry us for the day. Let's do a quick weight shift. So we are down in the middle, and instead of coming up, we're just going to feel like you're pushing deep in the ground on your right foot, and your weight is shifting towards your left. And without coming up, your left is pushing into the ground and moving your body to your right. And again, we're trying to make all our movements as flowy as possible, because this is what moves our fascias the best. They get uncomfortable when we make sharp movements, so we're trying to flow. And one more, to the left, to the right, and we're gonna come up, and I'm gonna stick one leg behind us. For this one, hold on to something, put one leg in front of the other, and then you're going to shift your weight to the front leg. We're trying to keep the back leg as straight as possible. You're going to feel a little pull in the back of your calf. And then straighten up, and bend this knee if you need to straighten up. And then I want you to bend that back leg. You can bend the front one too, but you want to feel a little pull in the lower part of your calf. And let's do that one once more. So you're bending the front leg, trying to stretch out the upper part. And shifting back and bending into the lower part. This is not for balance. balance or hang on to something. This is just to stretch out the back of your leg. So leaning into the other leg forward. In this case, I'm in my left. Feeling a little pull in the back of your calf. Coming up, and this time putting my weight more towards my back leg and bending it so I can feel my lower back. And then I'm going to switch up again, leaning forward and stretching out the back leg so you can feel that little pull in the back of your leg. And then we come up and sit more towards my back leg so I can feel the pull in the lower calf. Should be two different places. Okay, so that's again hanging onto something, moving the left ankle back and forth as much as it moves. We're just trying to get it awakened and ready to carry you. Your feet do a lot of work during the day. And take us from one place to another. And then the other one, we're hanging onto something sturdy. Back and forth. Again, you try to make even this movement flow. Coming back to this foot. Or actually, let's just stand, feet together, and I'm going to spread out our toes like a fan. Now, if your toes don't do this, just imagine what it would feel like. So the signal's coming from your brain to your toes, and they're going out like a fan, and together again. And out like a fan, and together, like fins, like a mermaid tail. Those toes are going out. So you're thinking that your feet are very flat on the floor. The weight is equally distributed between the balls of your feet and your heels, not too much weight in place with the other. And hang on to something again. And let's see, let me start with this one so you can see what I'm doing. So you're just gonna move your foot up. You're gonna stand on the balls of your feet. Now you see my weight is on the back foot, so I'm not straightening it. And we're just gonna move that up and down, lifting our heels off the floor as much as they go. And it's about your body and how much you can do, but just try and get that joint working a little bit, even if it's just a little bit. Bring that up and down. And then we'll do the same thing with the other leg. Gonna go up and down. And bring your feet together. Now, so we're gonna just kind of bend over again. And see if you can go a little bit lower this time. And when you come up, roll your shoulders back. Now, remember that posture. You're not going to remember all the time because our bodies are going to go back to what they're used to doing. But I want you to think about that posture whenever you have a minute throughout the day, and just roll your shoulders back and think about your chest looking up to the sky. And let's do one more. And now you can have your knees a little bit bent. And I just want you to think about shifting your body weight forward towards the balls of your feet. And then back again. So it's on the heels and forward. So it's not only on the heels, it's on your whole foot. Just think about your whole foot sticking to the ground, like your entire foot is glued there. And then you're going to shift that weight a little bit forward and back again. This is a very small movement. This is just to be conscious of where your weight is on your body. And last one. And another big inhale, bring your arms up. And exhale, going down. And this time stretch way out to the sides, out to the walls. And give yourself a hug. You did it, you got here, good for you. You are on the way just by being here. Just by, even if you just turn on your device this time of morning and said, okay, I'm at least gonna watch, I'm gonna build up slowly but surely. You got here, that's the important thing. and it's so much easier when we do it together. So I'm gonna hop right back on after this for an intermediate, get ready for the morning routine, and I will see you here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Please like and subscribe if you have not already. I love each and every one of you, and I will see you on Friday. Goodbye, Flutterflies.